almost there. Okay. Test, test, test. That'll do just fine, huh? Well, not when I'm over here. Hello, microphone. And good morning to you, my fellow YouTube family. Happy Sunday, April something. There's not a lot of boats out there today compared to yesterday. If you missed yesterday's video, go check it out. Boats out here were out of control. This kind of dried up a little bit, so I'm gonna give her a whirl today, get this cleaned up before the whole world gets up. My name's Brian. That's Lake Erie. This is Canada's most southern mainland shoreline, and way over in that direction, that's Michigan. For the last 4 years, we've been living in a garage that we've been converting to a tiny house. But my entrepreneurial journey didn't start there. No. It started way back in high school. I built apps for a while. A lot of you don't know that about me. I was an app builder at the beginning of my teaching career. I built apps for education as my side hustle. I sold 3 of them, and I used that money as a down payment on my first house. So my side hustle paid for the down payment that got my real estate hustle started. Now here we are. How's the ASMR? Oh, I don't want to burn my microphone sock. I don't want to burn my microphone sock. What a week it's been, but we made it. It's Sunday morning. It's a gorgeous day. Not sure what we're gonna get up to today. Well, work with me. That'll do just fine. This is brilliant. See? That's just a pretty face I am. Not just a pretty face I am. Let me tell you a story. I started teaching 20 years ago, 2005, 2006. And I remember going to a professional development day in 2009. And in 2009, Facebook had taken the globe by storm. And we had to inform educator friends that it was probably a poor choice to friend students at that time. Uncharted waters. I mean, things 20 years later and things are different today. But at that time, do not interact with kids online. And I remember sitting there going, man, I'm sitting at a professional development workshop day about digital citizenship in the era of everything is blocked at school. Twitter was blocked, Facebook was blocked, MySpace was blocked, and even YouTube was blocked at schools in those days. I remember going home and I said to Steph, I was like, I just went to a workshop on digital citizenship, but all the tools that they're talking about are blocked at school. And the idea for Twidgucate was born, essentially Twitter for education. And I coded a website, an app that looked like Twitter, looked like early versions of Twitter, ran like early versions of Twitter. But the difference was you could only follow people from your classroom. You couldn't follow the globe. So it was a sandbox. We would put students within this walled garden where they could only follow each other and their teacher. And it was a massive hit. The local news was interviewing my students. We drove it to me, 200,000 users. I worked on that thing for 3 years on the side. Wasn't monetizing it. Drove it to 200,000 users in a year and a half while teaching full time. And I did this all on the side and in the summer months. It showed just what value a tool like that had in the early days of social media in education, like immersed in social media in the classroom. Eventually, a superintendent called my administrator and said, "Is this a conflict of interest?" And I was terrified. I was a young teacher, and teaching was it. It was a great job, a cushy job, great benefits, pension, summers off, and I was young, so I had made it, so I didn't want to jeopardize that. I said, what do you mean conflict of interest? Well, no teacher in this little school board had ever built an app for education that was being used by teachers of that school board. So it can get a little murky, right? It can get a little gray, and I said, you know what, I'm done with the app. I'm not doing this. I'm not chasing the .com dream. I'm going to stay in education. I stopped using the app, unfortunately. It was sad. Everybody else was using it. But at the same time, my school board is going out for meetings with Apple and buying iPads for everybody. So where do we draw the line on conflict of interest? It was a different time 20 years ago. Anyway, I sold the app. I sold it to a company in Boston that actually has a remote location in Mexico, and they took it to use the tool to teach students English, which I thought was really cool. So we had this sand garden, walled garden sandbox space of learning called Twidgecate, twidgecate.com. It's still live. I check it out every once in a while. It's still up there. I don't know if it's being used. And this company took it and used it to teach ESL, English to English language learners, and I ended up selling it for like 5 figures. I think it was 10 grand or something, and it's something like, I looked it up recently, the equivalent of almost 15 grand today. Just under 10 grand is what I sold it for. I had no idea the valuation of the app. 200,000 users is worth a heck of a lot more than that, but this company made me an offer, and I had just purchased my first house for $90,000. So when a company offers me more than 10% of the purchase price of my home for this app, goodbye. Sold the app, threw every dollar at that house, and that allowed me to start my equity journey. That kind of brings us to where we are here today. I sold a few more apps after that. I started building apps just to flip them. They became a monetization route. I'd work on them all summer and try and off them. I never used them in my classroom anymore. At that point, I had started consulting all over the place. I had merged my computer science world with the education space. Anyway, young teacher Brian, his side hustle, he figured out how to make some money because he saw a problem and then he saw an opportunity and he knew how to create the solution. That's it. I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care where you are. I don't care. You see a problem, you find an opportunity, you develop the solution, and then you go about trying to figure out how to monetize it. And that's what I did a handful of times. I essentially took that same model of building apps and turned it into like building houses and building books, right? We own a publishing brand now. The formulas are the same. It's a passive income stream. I'm trying to create a network where I don't have to trade my direct time for money. Anyway, we'll end that story there. If you have any questions, hit me up with a comment down below. I wrote about this in my 3rd book, When Passion Meets Project, talking about some of the work that I had done in previous videos. It's going to be a beautiful day. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Thanks for joining me at this campfire. I hope I got your wheels spinning about things in your life that can make your life just this much better. That's what we're here for. Let's get on with today's video. Well, back out for a second coffee run because I have a caffeine problem. Well, I got many problems, as a lot of you know. Alcohol ain't one of them. See? 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning, I don't have a hangover. I do not miss those days. The sun is shining, it's gorgeous. Looks like it's a super busy weekend at the resort. Huh? The beachfront resort, the Grove. Let's go check out what's happening down here. Not nearly the same amount of fishing boats as there were yesterday, but the behavior of the lake has changed. It's flat, but it's choppy. Yesterday was glass. Must have an impact on whether the fish are biting or not, because this is not what it was yesterday at all. I mean, there's still quite a few boats and trailers in here. Look at them all. Okay, I stand corrected. I just can't see them off my backyard. This is about the same as it was yesterday. They must be out somewhere else today. But you can see the parking lots are all full. It has not rained. Look at the road. This is all water coming off the boats in and out and unplugging the drains and pulling them up this hill. This is all from launching this morning. So they're out there somewhere today. They're out there somewhere today. Are they going to get mad at me for parking here? Look at them all. Good morning. Oh yeah, here comes one now. Here comes one now. They're turning around. There they go. Bye. Have fun out there. You know, it's still a ghost town around here during the week, but the weekends are starting to pick up because we're into double digits in April. I believe it's April the 13th. We're into double digits in the temperature, 10, 11 degrees, Canadian temperature. All right, let's get in here and go get a coffee. All right. We got a Quebec license plate. We have Michigan license plate. I'm telling you, Southern Ontario's best kept secret, and we want to keep it that way, except I keep creating videos to 30,000 subscribers about this little hidden gem. Time to put out the spring furniture. A little witty today, and I forgot the mic, so bear with the audio. I do apologize. I see you. I see you. Hello. I see you. I see you too, Steph. Oh my goodness, the outdoor office is put together. The outdoor office is officially put together. Few mice? Oh, what?
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, this is my home now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to put the magnetic fish.
Magnetic fish along this wall. That's like a
wall, like
good plan.
be very
This
careful
piece of
with your
driftwood.
fingers.
This piece of driftwood floated up, and we mounted it, and we mounted these really fancy, what do you call, neo whatever magnets
Super strong.
with the fish on them, but this fell and rotted, and so we're gonna pull these magnets off with all these fish. We had these made.
Not always here.
So we're gonna take these off. Put them on that back wall. Oh boy, as many as I can carry right now. Yeah. Well, and these two walls. That's fun, eh? I think so. How's it going? I'm gonna go get a screwdriver, take those magnets off. Why did we put these in with 3-inch screws?
I don't know. What we had?
Holy.
That's it?
Oh, we're almost there. Okay. Somebody tell me why I used 3-inch screws. Must have been all I had. Like, these craft projects, we don't normally spend money, so. And then what? Grind them off? Holy. Cold?
Yeah.
Looks a little murky today. You gonna get this fountain going today?
Yeah.
Big day. Big
It's
day.
done before you come back.
Come on.
You want me to wait to plug it in?
No.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do a quick run to the hardware store, get some 1-inch deck screws for these fish magnets and some fuel stabilizers so I can get this second Sea-Doo running, so I can get it on Marketplace and get it the heck out of here. Well, Sea-Doos have, except the one I got running is great. The other one beside it, the smaller one, the SPX, it's got last year's fuel in it still, which is probably no good. That's not helping it start. So we're gonna get some fuel stabilizer and some premium gas because it's got a different density and it actually sinks to the bottom and it helps these things start. Works with lawnmowers too. Let's go! That is a beautiful color. I love that orange Ram. Oh yeah, picnic table season, huh? Picnic table season. All right, deck board's 1.25 inches plus the magnet, so 1.25 inch screw, no problem. Oh, you got it working. That'll clear up today, no problem, I think, eh?
Yeah.
I picked up the 1.25 inches.
I put the pump stuff in. That's supposed to clear it.
Oh yeah, you squirt it in the top basket, right?
Yeah.
So there's filters in here. This pumps around
Hey,
to the back and then down the waterfall.
question.
There's filters in that part.
Look how unlevel that is.
Yeah.
It must have got pushed up.
Must have
The
turned.
sand. The
Are you looking at the water line?
yeah.
Oh no, yeah, we're gonna have to pull that side up, I think. Well, I think that looks pretty cool, huh? And look, you can spin them, right? Because they're magnetic. I think that looks all right. All right, next on the agenda, I get these things started. This one is in good running condition. This one's in mediocre running condition. We're gonna fix that right now. All right, full of choke here today. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. All right, this is the one though. This one here. All right. Kill switch. There's the fuel stabilizer in the gas tank. Looks like it's gonna rain out here. I just pour it all in. All right, now that that's done, we're gonna I got a splash of premium fuel here. This is new this season. I'm gonna put that in with it. Like I said, it's a different density, so the old fuel, I believe, sits at the top. The new fuel and the stabilizer will go to the bottom. Anyway, just to get things moving here, so that we can get these things started. Get this one started. Whoa. Pull the choke, cross your fingers. Come on. Oh, maybe. The battery's dying too now. Battery. Okay, I'm determined, so I'm gonna hit the trickle charger and we're gonna put the battery on charge here. Not you, trailer plate. Not you. Not you, Starlink. Not you. All right, we get these things fired up. What do you think? $1,000, $1,500? Somebody wants these trailers. The Sea-Doos run. I mean, $1,000 to bomb around on this thing all summer? Yeah. Oh. What? Thought I was bad with the lighter fluid, huh? Black to red, red to black, you know the routine. Just kidding. Just kidding. Uh-huh. I think we better let that sit for a minute. Well, the temperature certainly dropped today. So much for the outdoor Sunday fun day. Holy Apologize for the noise. We got a wood strip mulcher thing happening over here. How's it going, Steph? What are you looking at the wishes?
Yeah.
What do you think of the wishes?
I love them.
You like the wishes?
I love them.
We'll put the fishing poles here. We'll get the stairs in, and yeah, it's time for summer fun. Summer fun. Go fishing today. Put fish poles down. Those held water. I thought maybe that they would freeze and crack at the bottom. They didn't. These are our fishing pole holders.
We put holes in one of them, didn't we?
Oh, we did with a screw. I think that one though.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't hold water.
So does that one have water?
Good question. Let's go see if it has water in it. The flap is
The
closed.
flaps don't stay. It's obviously not a watertight flap.
No, bone dry. We drilled a hole in the bottom of that one, not the other one.
I'm gonna send you
Underneath.
to
Not today.
hole in that one. Those weird.
All right. That big statue we took down was here, and now there's like
Tall as me, right?
a low point in the garden. So I think we better go get a tree and put a tree right there to fill in that void. You want to go get a tree? Let's go. All right, better take the big truck to the tree farm. We have arrived. Paradise Nursery. Well, you showed the camera you wanted a big old tall 6-foot tree. These aren't 6 feet, but they're super fun.
Anything Norway fruit?
Big fan. Yeah.
What's this one? This is a juniper?
Keep building the campground.
This is cute.
Yes, it is. Yes, they are. It's like Christmas tree hunting here. But I think we found a wiener. This is the one, because it's already got the height. This is the one. What is this thing? It's going to grow 6 meters tall, 18 feet. Is that a thumbnail? There it is. Okay, here we go. Got it. One hand. We're back. You're clear. You're good. You're good. I don't know how I survived without a golf cart. Camera died. Had to put it on the charge. But what do you think? What do you think? It's a tree in the ground. Oh, that'll do just fine, huh? Oh, it'll do just fine. The pond's going now too. It's gorgeous. Ooh. She wants to start. Nope. Nope. Getting closer. Still boats out there. The sun went away. It's freezing cold and it's the end of the weekend. It's the end of the weekend, fam. Time to eat. Sunday afternoon. As always, peace and love from Canada's most southern mainland shoreline. Give somebody close to you a hug. Tell them you matter. Don't forget you matter. If you like this content, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave us a comment down below. Tweet this at your grandma. See y'all on the next one.